Welcome in here to CSM Field for some more CCL action. The Legends, after a week away from home, return back to the Bay for a showdown against the Walnut Creek Crawdads. It's the Crawdads and the Legends, and we are about to start now.
The right fielder, number 33, Mark Wolbert.
Hello and welcome into CSM Field. I'm Nate Martin. I'll be your broadcaster for tonight's game between the Menlo Park Legends and the Walnut Creek Crawdads. Starting pitch coming around 5:05 p.m., just a little late. Had some extra festivities. We honored the late, great Willie Mays.
First pitch, 5:05.
With a moment of silence. Mays, a legend of the game, played for a long time here in the Bay for the Giants as well as the New York Mets. Did a lot for the game of baseball. And we're honoring him in today's contest between the Legends and the Crawdads, as that is already the first quick out of the game.
Casey Cummings.
On the mound today for the Legends is AJ Valle. Valle plays his college ball on the East Coast at Columbia, working with a 4-pitch mix, a cutter, slider, changeup, and sinker. And gets a swing and miss there, 0-1. In the box right now for the Crawdads is the center fielder, Casey Cummings. Second pitch sinks in for strike 2. Cummings plays his college ball at Texas in Austin. Just finished their final year in the Big 12. Now playing SEC ball next year. Third pitch high for ball 1. On deck right now for the Crawdads is Cole Kosciuszko, the first baseman from UCSB, as that is a hit into right field. That's heading towards Evan Belter, who makes the out. 2 quick outs for Valle.
Batting third, first baseman, number 19, Cole Kosciuszko.
What you want to see if you're the... Alrighty. That brings up Cole Kosciuszko. We'll go through the Crawdads order right now. Mark Wolbert led things off. Got a quick out before Casey Cummings, the 2-hole hitter, just got out as well. Cole Kosciuszko on the box right now is batting third, and he hits a loud ball into center field. That drops for the third out of the inning. A quick 1-2-3 for AJ Valle and the Legends as we head into the bottom of the first. Shea Felshin Avila up to bat for the Legends. Welcome back in here, bottom of the first. First pitch, high and inside. Gavin Shea, the righty, for the Legends. If you just join us in now, I'm Nate Martin here with the game against the Crawdads. That is another ball high, 2-0 already. Gavin Shea's at the plate right now. We're in a different number this afternoon. Usually 15, wearing 18 today. Third pitch. Finally finds the zone. 2-1's the count now. On the bump today for the Crawdads is Nick Bronzini. Bronzini plays his college ball at LSU, now in the portal. As that sinks down 3-1. As we just find out, that is actually Vaskin Smith batting first for the Legends. The lineup was last minute switch. Pitch. High. Ball 4. A 5-pitch walk to Vaskin Smith.
That was Vaskin Smith.
Bringing up Rowan Felch.
Center fielder, number 9, Rowan Felch.
Rowan Felch having a pretty solid start to the season for the Legends. Making an impact for the team. An everyday outfielder in the roster. And he hits that one hard down the right field line. Smith thought about going 3 instead. Holds up at 2. For a single for Felch. And already 2 men on, bringing up John Paul Avila. And time is already called. The catcher Beasley wants to talk to Bronzini. After 2 batters are on in the first 6 pitches.
Batting third, left fielder, number 3, J.P. Avila.
Bringing up John Paul Avila. Runners on first and second, Bronzini. On the mound, first pitch. Swung by Avila. It goes into deep center field. That's the deepest part of the ballpark. Heading to the dirt. Center fielder Cummings who makes the catch, but both runners tag. Some aggressive running there pays off. As both runners advance, both are now in scoring position to bring up Emmett Finney. Finney, this is his home debut, a newer player to the roster. Played his college ball at Chabot over in the East Bay.
Number 44, Emmett Finney.
Had a .376 batting average
Did he fly out?
for the JC.
Center?
First pitch to the righty.
Was it first pitch?
Bronzini. Swing and a miss. Looked like I was going to be out of the zone, but Finney wanted to take a swing at it. Missed. So the count is now 0-1. On deck right now for the Legends is Jordan Crawford, first baseman. Following him is Josh Quinn. Evan Belter batting 7th, followed by Kenan Treese and Ben Seminara. But we'll just confirm that in a second as the lineup has changed around a little bit. As that is strike 2 called on the slider from Bronzini.
Sack fly. SF, I guess. No sack fly. Just leave it like that. Just leave it at number 30.
0-2 count to Finney. Runners on second and third, only 1 out in the inning. The Legends already looking to do some damage as that is inside, called for ball 1. Finney calls Alameda home. Blinds baseball not too far away, just across the bay. 1-2 pitch to Finney. Swing and a miss. First strikeout of the day for Bronzini. For the second out of the inning. That's exactly what you want to see out of your SEC pitcher.
Number 32, Jordan Crawford.
Who, after letting 2 on very quickly, got a fly out from Avila and a strikeout just now to Finney, bringing up Jordan Crawford. Crawford this season, batting .571. Really feeling the bat to start the year off, as he fouls that one off 0-1. In the field today for the Crawdads, catching for Bronzini is Nikhil Beasley. First baseman will be Cole Kosciuszko. Second base, Isaiah Walker, followed by the shortstop Nico DeFazio. At the hot corner is Cam Calvillo. That'll be high, ball one, evens the count up, one apiece. And then from left to right in the outfield, Aiden Camberg, Casey Cummings, and Mark Wolbert. One pitch, 2 outs, 2 on. The Legends don't want to leave these runners stranded. Bronzini taking his time as he steps off the mound to gather himself. Crawford, the second lefty of the lineup, excuse me. Waits the 1-2 pitch. And it's called strike 2 looking there. A little high in the zone, but the ump rules it a strike, bring the count to 1-2. Bronzini already bouncing back after the tough start. 2 pitch. Dropped by the catcher, evens the count up at 2 apiece. Crawford plays his college ball at Mid-America Christian University out in Oklahoma. Had a .252 batting average there this previous season, including 13 RBIs. Bronzini taking his time. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled off. Late there, but with 2 strikes, it doesn't matter if you're late or early. As long as you make contact, you're staying alive. The count remains 2-2 to the Las Vegas native. Crawford awaits. Hits that one into right field. Nice sound off the bat, and it will be caught. Great play by the right fielder, Mark Wolbert, to get the final out of the inning. Still scoreless in the bottom of the first when we return. Calvillo, Camberg, and Walker up to bat for the Crawdads. Welcome back in here, top of the second in a scoreless contest so far between the between the Walnut Creek Crawdads and the Menlo Park Legends. AJ Valle on the bump, had a 1-2-3 inning in the first. Now facing the 4-5-6 batters of the Crawdads. It's Calvillo up first, who takes a massive hack there, misses. 0-2. 0-1 is the count, excuse me. Valle made 4 appearances last year for Columbia. As he gets another strike there, 0-2. Had 4 strikeouts in 2.1 innings, so has some strikeout stuff that he's working with. Hasn't gotten a K today, but easily could change here on the 0-2 pitch to Calvillo. So that'll be high, 1-2. Catching for Valle is his Columbia teammate, Ben Seminar, the pair of Lions. This is their second start together. Also started last Wednesday's game for the Legends here. As that is even. Brings the count back to 1-2 on the foul ball. For the rest of the field for the Legends, it's Jordan Crawford at first. Kevin Shea at second. Shortstop is going to be Josh Quinn, and then the third baseman is Kanan Treese. From the outfield, from left to right, John Paul Avila, Rowan Felch, and Vaskin Smith. As the count is evened up at 2-2. IA working with the 4-pitch mix. Mainly the cutter is what you're going to be seeing from him. So that'll be hit into shallow center, waved away by everyone as Kevin Shea, who gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, left fielder, number 12, Aiden Camberg.
Bringing up Aiden Camberg, the UCSB man, in left field today for the Crawdads. Camberg has been a standout player for 2 games, only 6 at-bats granted. He's batting .500, 3 hits on the year, including 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Limited sample size, but a solid start to the season for the lefty. Looks at that one, down low. Brings the count to 2-0 now. Valle. Third pitch of the at-bat. Inside. Actually goes to the backstop there. Brings the count to 3-0. Valle, the Huntington Beach native, played his high school ball at Mater Dei, one of the top athletic programs in the state. Mainly a football school is what you hear them for. Won numerous state titles in the last couple of years in that sport, but it's baseball that we're focusing on today. Pitch. That'll be a 4-pitch walk to Camberg. First man on base for the Crawdads all game.
Second baseman, number 15, Isaiah Walker.
Bringing up Isaiah Walker. As Camberg takes his lead. Walker, his first time facing Valle. Pitch. Down low, 1-0. Valle, after a pretty clean start, had the 4-pitch walk there. Losing a bit of his command early. So that was the cutter that we just saw right there. One-0 pitch. That'll find the zone. Evens the count up at 1-1. Sticking with his trusty cutter there. Walker, the second baseman, plays his college ball for UTSA. The Texas native fouls that one off, 1-2. 1-2's the count. With 1 on. Only 1 out here. Valle got some work to do. Pitch, runner goes. That'll be a ball, but the pop-up from Seminara. And Camberg will be safe. Shea couldn't handle the ball at second, and instead there's now a runner in scoring position as the count is even up at 2-2. For Walker. On deck is Jackson Bird. Followed by Nico DeFazio in the 8th spot. Pitch. Hits that one into right center, and it will get into the gap. That's going to be extra bases and a run. Camber goes home, and it be safe at third as Walker, the speedy second baseman, gets a triple for the first run of the game. Crawdads take a 1-0 lead. Valle, after a dominant first 4 outs, already showing some damage here. 1-0 ball game. Runner at third. And we know Walker is speedy, as just shown by his aggressive base running there. A hit will score it and make him a 2-0 game.
Jackson Bird.
Even a hit into the outfield, whether it's caught or not, that will probably score a run. So Valle has some work to do against Bird, who looks at that one for a strike. Bird, listed on the roster as a pitcher, but is a two-way player. Just wrapped up a season at Sacramento State. Pitch. High. Evens the count up at 1-1. Bird will be transferring over to UC Riverside next season. As we have the 1-1 pitch from Valle. And that'll be outside. 2-1 is your count now. Bird. The Crawdad man fouls that one up. Hits into shallow right, and that will not score the run. It was just a little too shallow, and that's a big out 2 for the Legends, who are looking to limit the damage here. Bringing up the 8-hole hitter, Nico DeFazio.
Batting in the shortstop, number 8, Nico DeFazio.
DeFazio plays his college ball at Ohlone College. We wait the pitch down low. We called for ball 1. Valle this season has pitched 3 innings so far, giving up 4 hits and 3 earned runs, as that'll be called for strike 1. Just on the inside of the plate. But also has 4 strikeouts, but shows that he's able to get some Ks. Hasn't done so today, but 1-1 pitch. And that'll be outside for ball 2. Seminara tried to drag it into the zone, but home plate ump wasn't having any of it. 2-1 pitch. 2 outs. Runner on third. That'll drop in for strike 2. Going to the slider there is Valle. He's been liking that pitch this inning. So we have the 2-strike pitch. Kind of changes up his delivery there. Goes a little more sidearm, and he's not able to find the zone. 3-2. Trying to throw the batter, DeFazio, off. Instead, he kind of looks at it, smiling back to the ump. He found it funny, but didn't fall for the joke. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Staying alive is DeFazio. The righty. In a big 3-2 situation here. The Crawdads can do some more damage with the runner on third, but with 2 outs, it is going to need a hit to do it. Pitch. As that'll be a walk. Seminara said that he won around. First place ump said no. And that big walk there brings up Nikhil Beasley, the catcher and Sacramento State man. Beasley this year. He's played 5 games so far. They were waiting the first pitch. Runner thought about going there. Valle almost lost the ball to the backstop. That probably would have been the second run of the inning for the Crawdads if Seminara didn't make the catch. Instead, 1-0 to Beasley. Pitch. Drops into his own, 1-1. He's had solid command over that slider. Let's see if he goes to it again on this third pitch of the AB against Beasley. Catcher, a tall stance, waits the pitch. And goes to it again, but this time misses the zone, 2-1. Beasley this season only batting 100. Only 1 hit. Would be a good time to change that as he looks at that pitch. For ball 3, 3-1. Hitters count for the catcher. With runners on the corners. 2 outs. Here in the top of the second. Crawdads looking to do more damage. Pitch. That'll be called strike 2. Just on the corner there. Full count now for Beasley. As Valle is looking to get out of his long inning. So far after the quick first. Definitely getting his pitch count up here in the second. Runner goes. That'll be ball 4. Just doing a little bit more cardio than needed is Fazio, and that brings up the leadoff man Walbert as the legacy pitching coach is looking to talk things over with Valle. Walbert plays his college ball at UC Davis. And he's been, his first time around, got a quick out. Not looking to do better than that with bases loaded with 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, number 33, Mark Wolbert.
As mentioned, Walbert up to the plate now. Got out his first time around. Valle looking to repeat that. Has had success against the top of the order already. Now, Walbert back up again. With Cummins on deck. Pitch is looked at for ball 1. Walbert. The lefty. In the pitch. Down in the dirt, 2-0. Valle. If he does walk Walbert, that would be a run for the Crawdad. It is essential for the Legends pitcher not to do that. As we have the 2-0 pitch. Valle finds his own this time, 2-1. This is the manager, Chris DeBoo, yells out to his pitcher, only 1 pitch away, trying to ease him here, calm the nerves in the bases loaded situation. 2-1. That'll just miss the zone, brings the count to 3-1. A walk scores a run here for Crawdads. Valle's got to find the zone, give something to swing at for the batter, Walbert. Pitch. And he hits that one. Fouled off. Brings the count to full. 3-2. Bases loaded. 2 outs. It's the best situation in baseball, folks. Bases loaded. 2 outs. And a full count pitch to the leadoff man, Walbert. Can Valle get out of the inning? Wind up. Runners go. And that'll be a walk that scores a run with 2 outs. Valle is going to be thinking about that one tonight as he falls asleep.
Fielder, number 5, Casey Cummins.
As that brings up the 2-hole man, Casey Cummings. Starting to warm up in the bullpen for
That's Michael Taylor.
the Legacy. It's Michael Taylor. Pitch. Drops into the zone. 0-1. Cummings this season batting .250 is the outfielder. Second pitch. Just high, 1-1. Very similar pitch to what Cummings saw in the first one. But not fooled by it that time, and it doesn't find the zone as well, so it's even up at 1 apiece. Bases loaded here, 2 outs in the top of the second. Pitch. Fouled off. Cummings swinging for the fences there. Looking to send that ball into the eucalyptus. One pitch. Swing and a miss. That's your inning. Excuse me, that was the strikeout. First of the game for Valle. Came at a great time as well as we head into the bottom of the second. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back in here. Bottom of the second, and some work to do for the Legends as they are down 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. Up to bat is Joshua Quinn, the infielder who fouls that one off. 0-1. That's why you have the net there to protect you. Quinn's the returner for the Legends. This is their first season back in the California Collegiate League. 0-1. Almost hits him. Actually, it does hit him. Take your base, Josh Quinn, as that brings up
Now batting second, batting seventh, second baseman, number
Kevin
15,
Shea.
Kevin Shea.
Kevin Shea, we believed, was originally supposed to be leading off today, but after some lineup changes, now batting in the 7th spot. Pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. It's the opposite spot of a net. Shea plays his college ball for the USF Dons. Before, up in San Francisco, was at Paris Junior College in Paris, Texas. As that one almost gets away from Nick Branzini. Count is even up at 1-1. Branzini stands 6'4", 255. Explains why he's able to generate so much velocity on the ball. 88 on the fastball there. As that is hit up the short. Fielded. Out at second. And will be out at first. Double play. Which is exactly what Bronzini wanted to see there after the lead-off HBP for Quinn on the nice defensive play there was Nico DeFazio.
22. Correction, third baseman, Caden Treese.
Caden Treese now up to the plate. First time he's been at the bat as that one gets away from Bronzini, who has been struggling at times with finding the zone, as seen with the HBP. One-0 pitch to Treese. That one will get away from the catcher, Beasley. He's a count to 2-1. Ball boy tonight for the Legends is Drew Brown, the pitcher. Having the off day, and so we'll be covering balls for the team, as that'll be high, 3-0. Fastball there from Bronzini. The Treese. Treese has wrapped up his season at Orange Coast College. Had 4 home runs there. And will take the 4-pitch walk from Bronzini to bring back up, the 9-hole hitter, Ben Seminara.
Number 10, Ben Seminara.
Seminara, the Columbia man, the Lion, catching balls the first 2 innings from Valle, but after that 41-pitch inning and with Michael Taylor warming up at the bullpen, we might be seeing the end of Valle's day. We'll confirm that about what we will see in the third. Right now, all we have to worry about is Seminara. First pitch. Outside, ball 1. Seminara has been one of the main catchers used by the Legends this year. Having a slow start to the season, only batting 143. Low sample size. He hits that one, though. Tanked in the foul territory. That one almost reaches the parking lot up on the hill. If you haven't been down here for a ball game at CSM Field, it's an interesting layout. It's kind of built into the side of the hill, so you kind of walk down a very steep set of stairs from the parking lot. Seminara almost gets hit there. The catcher, Beasley, going to be talking to Bronzini, who's getting a little more extended than what he wanted to after the walk to Treese. Seminara calls Jupiter, Florida home. A long way away from there. This was a long way away from New York City and Columbia, as that is big hack there, evens the count up 2 apiece. All 2s here in the bottom of the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 O's to score. Pitch. Swing and a miss. That will end the inning on the strikeout from Bronzini. When we return, the Legends look to keep this game at 2-0. Welcome back in here, top of the third. In a 2-0 ball game, Crawdads looking to increase their lead over the Legends. And they'll have the middle of the lineup to do so. 3, 4, and 5, Kosciuszko, Calvillo, and Camberg up to bat. First up is Kosciuszko. Takes a big swing at that one just early. 0-1 off the foul ball. Valle is coming off of a 41-pitch inning. If his arm wasn't warmed up by then, I'm sure it is now. We have the 0-1 pitch. Evens the count up at 1-1. In between innings there, we'll continue to honor the late great Willie Mays. Finally say hey song. That is brought to 1 and 2. Of course, we expect to see a lot done here in the Bay to honor Willie Mays. Tomorrow, the Giants play at Homewood Field in Willie Mays' hometown of Birmingham, where he began his professional career. As Valle gets his second strikeout of the game there.
Now batting, third baseman, number 3, Cam Calvillo.
This is the strikeout stuff you expect from man who was one of the leaders in Ks per 9 for the Columbia Lions this past season. Slider there on the strikeout pitch, as that'll be inside. Looked like it almost hit the batter. Instead, will be ball 1. One 0 pitch, Valle. Finds his own there, 1-1. Calvillo plays his college ball up in the northwest at Gonzaga. Likes it that one for ball 2. Brings the count to 2-1 for the Crawdad batter. And he's been one of their top players this season. Been the go-to, one of the go-to infielders, batting .323, including a couple doubles. The type of guy you want towards the top of your lineup, batting 4th today, as he fouls that one off. He evens the count up at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Also has a couple stolen bags. You can't let him on base. As commentators curse there, hit by pitch. As Valle, after getting the quick strikeout for the first out, lets a man on
Left fielder, number 12, Aiden Camberg.
for Aiden Camberg. Who's seen this situation before. 1 out, nobody on, and he managed to be the first Crawdads player to reach base. Also started the 2-run rally for them last inning because of that. Camberg looks at that one for strike 1. Valle yet to get this man out. We'll have a chance to do so here on the 0-1 pitch with a runner on first, 1 out. So that'll be down low for ball 1. Camberg, for this game, batting .500. Only had 6 at-bats, but one of those was a home run. Also notable to say that he's also struck out twice, so he's had 3 hits and 2 strikeouts and 6 at-bats this season. So, take your bet on what the outcome's going to be here. That is strike 2. Valle, the strikeout man, Had 4 in his first appearance, in his first start, as that one is hitting to right field, and it will drop. Gets over the head of Felsch. Calvillo runs around third. No, will hold up for the 1-out double. Valle gives up another hit there after getting the strikeout to start the third. Patcher Seminara looks over to the dugout for clarification. 2 runners in scoring position for Walker. Last time up had the RBI triple that scored Camberg. Was also the second run of the game for the Crawdads. Walker, a bit of a problem man this game so far, as he hits that one to that will go out of first and will be safe at the plate. The fielder's choice brings the score to 3-0 with a runner on second, 2 outs.
Designated hitter number 21, Jackson Bird.
Bringing up Jackson Bird, the two-way man, with 2 outs and a runner on third. Runner on third is Camberg. First pitch. High and away, 1-0. Bird, primarily a pitcher for the Crawdads, as that is hit right into left field, caught by John Paul Avila to end the inning. 1 run comes across the plate for the Crawdads, who are increasing their lead and their control over the game as we head into the bottom of the third. Legends up to bat. Welcome back up here, bottom of the third, in a 3-0 ball game lead to the Crawdads. Legends lineup has some work to do, but if you want someone to start it off, it's leadoff man Vaskin Smith, your Legends hitter of the week last week. It's that one for strike 1. Last week in 3 games, Vaskin had 2 home runs and 1 double, 4 RBIs. Going to be a clutch hitter now, working from the leadoff spot. It's that pitch outside, evens the count up at 1-1. On the season in general, Smith is working with a .375 batting average. Solid work for the New Mexico native, who waits the 1-1 pitch from Branzini. That'll be called for strike 2. Bronzini so far yet to surrender a run through 2 innings. Now Facing the top of the lineup again, it's Smith, Felch, and Avila. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Smith. His first K of the day is Branzini continues his strong start to the game. Felch just wrapped up his college season here at CSM. I feel very familiar with the field. Called it home for 2 years as he is called on strike one. Now is off to UC Irvine. And SoCal, who just had a very good year. A 1 pitch. Swing. Fouled off. Felch late on that one. Brings the count to 0-2. Avila on deck for the Legends. Felch at CSM had a .338 batting average. You have to find that bat, but today's been a good start. 2 hits, 2 singles into the right field. That'll be a 1-out single for the lefty.
Now batting, left fielder, number 30, J.P. Avila.
The Crawdads there kind of were playing a bit of a shift on him. Second baseman Walker was right in between first and second, but it gets past him. The hard hit ball, 96 off the bat from Felch for his second hit of the day, bringing up J.P. Avila. It's called strike one looking. Avila played his college ball at Kenyatta just down the road. Had a .313 batting average for the Colts. 8 home runs, was one of their top performers last year. Takes a massive hack at that one. He brings the count to 0-2. That was not what Avila was expecting. This season, though, he's been a strong performer for the Legends. .333 batting average. 0-2 pitch. Felch goes outside, and he will be safe at second. A stolen bag for Felch, as the count is brought up to 1-2. Felch this season showing that he can steal some bases as well. 3 so far on the year. Has some speed in the outfield and showed it on the base path there as Avila hits that one to short. Crucial that Felch did steal that bag, as was a tailor-made double play ball. Instead, it'll just be fielder's choice out at first. As Felch advances to third, 90 feet away from home plate, bringing up Emmett Finney.
Number 44, Emmett Finney.
Finney, the Chabot College man, played his Alameda home. Struck out his first time around for the order. Now, facing Bronzini the second time this game, looks at that one for a called ball one. Bronzini, the former LSU Tiger, gets a massive swing and a miss there from Finney. Evens the count up at 1-1. There's discussion about if they want to change the ball out. Bronzini says he's fine with what he's got. Home plate umpire's cool with it as well. Now talking to the catcher, just making think everything is okay. It is 1-1, 2 outs. Runner on third is Felch. Finney awaits his first home start of the year for the Legends. Looks at that one for strike 2. And while Finney also led Chabot in a lot of positive hitting stats like batting average, home runs, RBIs, OPS, also led the team in strikeouts. 57 Ks last year. Already struck out once this game. Doesn't do so there. Hits that one. Past the third baseman into left field. That will be an RBI single for Finney, who brings the score to 3-1. As mentioned, he led Chabot College in RBIs last season with 46.
First baseman, number 32, Jordan Crawford.
And gets his first hit of the season at CSM right there to drive home Felch. That brings up Jordan Crawford, who looks to continue the inning here for the Legends. Crawford, the lefty, looks at that one for strike one. And plays his college ball over from Mid-America Christian University. Had 5 extra base hits for them last season in 26 games played. Looks at that one for called strike 2 on the fastball, 88 on the gun from Bronzini. Some high velocity from the Tiger. 0-2 pitch, runner on first is Finney. Crawford, Finney goes, swing and a miss. That will be your inning. Bronzini showing the strikeout stuff, but also some vulnerability. A couple hits given up, including the RBI single. We got a 3-1 ball game here as we head into the top of the 4th. Welcome back in here, top of the 4th, and we have a new pitcher for the Legends. It's Michael Taylor coming into the game. Alrighty. Sinker slider guy, also has a changeup in the mix. And that was 90 miles an hour there on the sinker. Second pitch. Finds his own this time. 1-1, 89 there on the gun from Taylor. Played his college ball at LA Mission College. Drops that one into the zone. Brings the count to 1-2 on the slider there. Final line from AJ Valle had 3 innings pitched, 65 pitches. Only surrendered 2 hits, but also walked 4 and gave up 3 runs, along with 2 strikeouts. Tough day, had some positives, but 3 runs on the score for the Crawdads, so we're looking to increase that score here. Now Valle can eat up some innings here for the Legends. Gets a opposite field hit is the hitter DeFazio, who heads to second for the stand-up double. DeFazio, the Ohlone College player.
Now batting, the catcher, number 37, Nikhil Beasley.
Reaches base to bring up the catcher, Nikhil Beasley. And already, the Crawdads have the top of the order on deck for their third time through in 4th innings. Got to get past Beasley first. So that'll be looked at for ball 1. Taylor only allowed 3 home runs in 44 innings pitched at LA Mission College. Good at limiting the long ball. Also good at getting strikeouts. And 53 Ks in 44 innings pitched, 10.84 Ks per 9. Some nice strikeout stuff from the righty. That'll be looked at for strike 2. 91 there on the sinker. Taylor this season has been pretty solid. Hasn't allowed a run all year. Now with a runner at second. And he did not go around to 2. Tough call to make if you're the umpire at second, but says he held up. 2-2 now. The count to Beasley. Pitch. Finds the zone. Strikeout number 1 is Taylor.
Now
First out of the game.
Number 33, Mark Wolbert.
For number 13, Taylor, as that brings back up Wolbert to the top of the order. Wolbert, the right fielder, going to do some damage here for the Crawdads. Pitch. Looked at, strike 1. Taylor calls Santa Clarita home. One of the few Santa Clarita guys on the rosters that is looked at. 1-1, 1 out is your count now. A runner on second. Played his high school ball at West Ranch. Another guy with a similar background is Robbie Souter, also a West Ranch, Santa Clarita native who plays his college ball at LA Mission. That was fouled off to bring the count to 1-2. Santa Clarita, a town that drive through on your way to LA as the runner goes. Seminara, quick pop, but a little too quick. Lost the ball there as the runner advances to third. 90 feet away from home plate now is DeFazio. As Wolbert looks to score the run and increase the Crawdads' lead back to 3 runs. And the defense is expecting a bunt here from the leadoff man as they're coming in. Pitch. High. That was barred up to 3-2. Taylor got himself into a bit of trouble here. Pitch. Hit. Going home. And it will be out at the plate. Big tag there by Seminara to get the runner. Fielder's choice. Brings the runner to first, but gets DeFazio out at home crucially to keep this game to 2 runs.
Number 5, Casey Cummings.
Bringing up Casey Cummings, the UT Austin man, who swings and misses at that one. 0-1.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 to Cummings. Drops in there. Evens the count up at 1-1. The slider from Taylor. Some big velocity switch up there. If you were the batter, that sinker was peaking at 91, and then the slider down at 78. That's a 13-mile-an-hour difference on pitches from very similar release points. Tough to read if you're at the plate, but Cummings doing his best there, just fouls it off very early, but gets strike 3 to end the inning. Michael Taylor shuts things down in the 4th with the help of his defense. It remains a 3-1 game as we head into the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the order, Shea, Treese, and Quinn, Shea, and Treese up to bat for the Legends. New pitcher for the Walnut Creek Crawdads as we head into the bottom of the 4th. It's Drew Aguilar. Plays his college ball at CSU Monterey Bay. That's a sinker slider guy. 91 there on the sinker. Second pitch to Quinn as that is fouled off, heading towards the Legends dugout. It will go fouled, bring the count to 0-2. Quinn at the plate now. He's a returner for the Legends. Played his summer ball up here last season, except over down at Kenyatta, as he will go down to the count. 3 pitches, 3 strikes for the new man Aguilar.
Now batting, second baseman, number 15, Kevin Shea.
Bringing up Kevin Shea. Aguilar, velocity guy, was peaking at 92 there on the sinker. That time got him with the off speed. The off speed was 81 as we get a broken bat for the second out of the inning. Shea breaks it there.
Now batting, third baseman, number 22, Kanan Treese.
Just like that, 4 pitches, 2 outs for Aguilar. The CSU Monterey Bay man. There's a few CSU Monterey Bay players in the Legends pitching staff. We're talking about Kevon Ebron, of course, 34. Now watching his college teammate on the other team get the cold. Strike 2. Seems that was strike 1 to Treese. That was strike 2. Aguilar absolutely shutting things down here in the 4th so far. 0-2 to Treese. Pitch. And that's strike 3 called. What an inning from Aguilar. What a way to introduce yourself. 2 strikeouts on 7 pitches. The Crawdads still have a 2-run lead, 3-1 as we head into the top of the 5th.
This is the 5th inning, so you can switch over here.
Here we are in the
And I have a picture.
top of the 5th after a quick bottom of the 4th. Drew Aguilar shut things down for the Crawdads, but who can play that game? Michael Taylor looking to shut things down here in the top of the 5th. 0-1 already. Strike 1. Looked at. Strike 2 there on the slider once again. Taylor, the Santa Clarita native. 3rd pitch of the at-bat, and that is going to the backstop. 1-2 is the count. Sinker just that's his hand a little awkwardly. One-two pitch. Goes to the sinker again. For the ball. 2-2 even up now. Taylor got into a little bit of a scary situation in the top of the 4th, but got out of it. Now, started with 2 strikes, now 3 straight balls, brings the count to 3-2. Full. The Crawdad batter. Pitch. And that will be a ball and a base for the Crawdads.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, number 3, Cam Calvillo.
That's Kosciuszko at first for the Crawdads. Cam Calvillo up to bat now for them. As that almost hits the 3rd baseman. 1-0. Sinker just sunk a little too far in. Taylor, 1-0. Runner goes, swing and a miss. And he will be safe at second. Kosciuszko steals a bag. As the count is even up at 1-1. Good job there by Taylor to force a swing and miss as Chris DeBow wants to talk things over with the home plate ump and his catcher, saying that it was a hard throw and a dangerous throw for Seminara to make, who's a little banged up on play. Trainer's coming out to take a look at him. He's feeling a little soreness. Bo looking out for his players. He really does care about them. Before the season started, he told me, he was like, make sure we get a good job of getting these guys' names out there. We want them to be in the best position possible for their college careers and hopefully professional. As everything is cleared up, 1-1. Runner at second is Kosciuszko. Pitch. Swing and a miss from Calvillo. Count is brought to 1-2. Couldn't catch up to the sinker there. 88 on the gun. One-two pitch to Calvillo, the Gonzaga Bulldog. Pitch. Hit to short. And it will be fielded. And safe at first. It was a great effort there by Josh Quinn, but the throw didn't come in time as Calvillo reaches base. It's runners at first and third. Nobody gone here in the top of the fifth.
Number 12, Aiden Camber.
Crawdads looking to pile things on and really take advantage and control of the game. Taylor, work to do here in the top of the fifth as he goes back to Calvillo, keeping him in check. Crawdads have already stole the base once in this inning. Taylor doesn't want it to happen again. He wants to keep the runner at first in case of a double play ball. So that sinker drops into the zone for a called strike one. Taylor, his name with the MLB player, of course, Michael A. Taylor, as that is fielded by Seminara. It's not Michael A. Taylor, it's Michael Taylor on the mound for the Legends. Who gets a swing and a miss there from Aiden Camberg. As kind of mentioned his last time through, he got the hit in the second. Also a strikeout guy. As he looks at that one for a called ball one. Ball two, excuse me. So two's the count. And Calvillo is going to be safe at first. He really extended his lead there. Just got back in time. The first base ump said he's safe at first, excuse me. We have the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off, staying alive is Camberg. As this at-bat is turning into a long one. Taylor certainly feeling a bit of pressure here. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets the strikeout from Camberg. As we were kind of mentioning, a two-outcome kind of guy. He either gets you a hit or he goes down swinging. That time it was the latter. That brings up one of the trouble men today for the Legends. Isaiah Walker had the triple in the second. Fielder's choice in the third. And gets the strike there. 0-1 is Taylor. Fouled off very quickly, goes to 0-2. 1 out, 2 on in the corners. Walker calls quite far away from home. He's originally from Texas. He's playing his summer ball out here in California, over in the East Bay for Walnut Creek. A bit of a staple in the CCL. Have been in the league for a while now. The Legends, of course, this is their first year back in the CCL since before the pandemic. So they were kind of a staple in the league for a while too. We're going to go back to that dominance, as that is a called ball to even the count up at 2-2. Taylor, who looks at Seminara's signs, gets what he's looking for. 2-2 pitch. Hit into foul territory. Crawford Chase really sprinting after it and just can't make it in time. Walker stays alive. As the umpire requests some new baseballs. Very easy to lose the ball in this ballpark, because there's been a lot of foul balls this game, but also just because if you hit it foul left field, that's going onto the hill, into the dead grass, which is, you don't want to retrieve it there, as that is hit to short, out at second, and will be safe at first. Call the fielder's choice, but the run scores for the first run of the inning for the Crawdads. They bring their lead back up to 3 after Walker gets a hit again. Fielder's choice. He's got 3 RBIs now. Bringing up the two-way man, Jackson Bird. Wrapped up a season at Sac State. Now heading off the UC Riverside. Looked at that one for a called ball 1. So that one again for ball 2. Walker stole some bags this season for the Crawdads. Some speed on a first. That is looked at for ball 3. Taylor, after giving up the run, kind of pitching a little willy-nilly. Not finding the zone at all here on the 3-0 pitch to Bird. That time does find the zone. Brings the count back to 3-1 on the sinker. 89 on the gun from the LA Mission College man. 3-1 pitch. High and away, called for ball 4. Take your base. Bring it up, Nico DeFazio.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8, Nico DeFazio.
DeFazio, the Ohlone College man, is Seminara goes to the mound to talk things over with his pitcher. That's back to the plate. Columbia line, one of the main catchers used by manager Chris DeBow. As it is, 2-out pitch. Called foul ball. Brings the count to 0-1. Always one pitch away from ending the inning with 2 outs, but with runners on first and second, certainly some pressure on you if you're Taylor. Second pitch. Gets the swing and miss on the nice slider. 0-2 is the count. Taylor can get a little Have some fun here on the 0-2. Instead, dings him in the head. Ouch. Trainer is called out right away. So silence falls over CSM Field. That was 89 to the dome by Taylor. As DeFazio will be checked at by the trainer. For the last couple years, you have seen head injuries really being taken seriously by all forms of athletics, whether that's, middle school all the way up to the pros, and here the CCL is no different, as he is getting some treatment now. Manager Brent Cummings has to decide what to do here if he decides to pull him out from the game. Waiting to see what the assessment is from the trainer here at CSM. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back in here to the top of the fifth. Nico DeFazio has been pulled out of the game after getting hit by an 89-mile-an-hour sinker in the face. He will not be coming back in. We wish him a safe recovery. Hope he feels better soon. Into the game now is Ben Royo. Will be playing shortstop now for the Crawdads. Now at the plate for the Crawdads is Nikhil Beasley, as that is called for a strike. Evens the count up at 1-1. With the hit by pitch just now, it is bases loaded here in the top of the fifth. The Crawdads have been in this situation a few times this game, as that'll be called for ball two. Beasley plays his college ball down in Texas at Rice University, Houston. And swings at that one, fouled off. Crawford gives chase into foul territory, loses his hat, and will make the out. That's the inning. We'll be heading into the bottom of the fifth now. 9-1-2 up to bat. Seminara, Smith, and Felch for the Menlo Park Legends, down 4-1 in the bottom of the fifth.
Ben Seminara.
Yeah, he was out on.
Welcome back in here, bottom of the fifth.
Oh, wait.
Staying in at short is Royo. Now at the plate is Ben Seminara, who looks at that one for a ball. Seminara, this is college ball at Columbia, hits that one, fielded third, and will be out at first. Great play there by Calvillo, which brings back up the top of the order, Vaskin Smith to the plate.
It just won't go the full way.
Smith struck out last time through his order.
Number 8, Vaskin Smith.
Looking to find that hot bat that he had. Start the game instead. Swings and misses at that one. Excuse me, had the fielder's choice. My mistake on that. Swing and miss 0-1. Swing and miss 0-2 for Smith. As the trainer runs into the Crawdads dugout, continuing treatment on DeFazio. 0-2 pitch to Smith. The New Mexico Lobo fouls that one off. Count remains 0-2. Also native to New Mexico. From Rio Ranch. Played football in high school as well. And hits that one up into the infield. Calling for the ball and making the catch is Cole Kosciuszko at first. That will be the second out of the inning. Bringing up Rowan Felch, who's been having a pretty solid day.
Number 9, Rowan Felch.
2 singles to start off his day now. Looking to continue that hot start against the new pitcher. One he hasn't faced so far. Aguilar, as that is 0-1. Aguilar there on the sinker, 89 on the gun. From the tall righty. Felch calls Palo Alto, California home. Went to Palo Alto High. And gets the swing and miss there, 0-2. Aguilar has had a lot of success in his innings so far. Only had 7 pitches entering the 5th. And gets the strikeout to end the inning there. Aguilar is absolutely raking through his first 2 innings of baseball. Keeping the Legends behind 4-1 as we head into the top of the 6th. A new inning brings a new arm for the Menlo Park Legends. It's Dorian Lippens. He's coming into the game relieving Michael Taylor. First pitch there is his fastball. It's the count to 0-1. Lippens has a 4-pitch mix. Fastball that's in the high 80s to low 90s. Slider and changeup that are both in the high 70s to low 80s. And a new pitch as well that you might see at some point. The curveball. He's recently added it to his repertoire here over the summer. He's been starting to throw it in games. Growing confidence with it. Sticks the fastball there. Excuse me, that was the slider. Brings the count to 1-2.
Wait, 1 and 2 or 2 and 1?
Pitch. Fouled off. Staying alive. Count is 2-2 now.
Taylor's line.
Lippens plays his college ball over at Three Rivers out in Missouri. That ball right there gives it to 3-2. Already Lippens working himself into a full count. Two pitch. And take your base. A leadoff walk for the Crawdads. That certainly doesn't help the Legends. As the runner heads to first.
Center fielder, number 5, Casey Cummings.
Bringing up Casey Cummings. That's Mark Walbert on first. The leadoff man, the one-hole hitter on base. Bringing up the UT Austin outfielder, Cummings. Lippens calls Amsterdam home out in the Netherlands. One of a couple international pitchers on the roster for the Legends, along with Richard Keel. So that pitch was ruled a ball 1-0. Lippens this season struggled so far as a 14.73 ERA for 3 2/3 innings of work. But can get you some strikeouts, 4 strikeouts in 3 2/3, and that kind of adds up with his college line as well. Had 12.23 Ks per 9 as a starter. Can really get batters to swing and miss that time. Batter holds up 3-0. Cummings not getting fooled so far by Lippens' arsenal. 88 there on the fastball that just finds the outside of the plate. 3-0 pitch, you don't expect Cummings to swing here. As that finds his own. 3-1. Nine starts last year for Three Rivers. Out in the small town of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. As that is ball 4. 2 batters faced, 2 walks surrendered, bringing up the 3-hole hitter, Cole Kosciuszko.
Now batting, first baseman, number 19, Cole Kosciuszko.
Kosciuszko played JUCO ball at Santa Barbara City College. Just committed a couple days ago to UCSB. Runners on first and second, no outs. And that is hit into deep right field. Felch gives chase, but that will leave the ballpark for a 3-run home run. The Crawdads open up the game. It is now 7-1 off of the bat of Kosciuszko. And you're not recovering that ball into the dead grass and off the side of the hill towards Highway 92. It is now a 7-1 game. Lippens. First 3 batters face. Walk, walk, home run. Not the best start for the Dutch native, who bounces back there with the strike. And it is hard not to. That is up high. Brings the count to 1-1. Of course, over in Europe right now are the Euros, and the Netherlands have a tough game on deck. They're playing France in a couple days. One of the favorites to win the tournament. Lippens told me at the start of the season he's not much of a soccer fan, but I'm sure his whole country back home will be watching that crucial group stage game against France. He probably will be out without star Kylian Mbappe after he broke his nose in the opener. That'll be a strike 3 for Lippens. Solid bounce back there after the 3-1 home run from Kosciuszko. Bringing up Aiden Camberg.
Now batting, left fielder, number 12, Aiden Camberg.
Camberg, a UCSB teammate of Kosciuszko's. Of course, Kosciuszko joining them for this upcoming season. It'll be good for him to get to know Camberg a little better, as they'll be playing together in the spring down in Santa Barbara for the Gauchos, one of the better college baseball programs on the West Coast. That is looked at for ball 1, evens the count up, 1 apiece, 1 out, nobody on. Pitch. And that hits him. Actually, now I say it doesn't hit him, that will just be a wild pitch. 2-1 to Camberg. And he flinches there. Lippens got him thinking every pitch is going to hit him. Instead, that is in the zone. 2-2. 2 outs. 1 out, excuse me. Nobody on. That'll find the outside of the zone. Brings the count to full. 3-2. Camberg this season, this game actually, has struck out his last time through. Also had a single. And looks at that one for a ball. Take your base with 1 out, bringing up Isaiah Walker.
Now batting, second baseman, number 15, Isaiah Walker.
Isaiah Walker to the plate now. The UTSA man is ready for his 4th time around through the order. First pitch. Inside for ball 1. Lippens throwing fire here at CSM. 1-0 pitch for runner on first. It's the foul ball. Leaves the ballpark there. Lippens throws back to first, just checking in on things. Now goes to, remains at 1-0. And that one ends up in the dirt. Advances the runner to second on the wild pitch. Count is now 2-0. The runner on second now is Camberg. Walker at the plate. Jackson Bird on deck. And then coming up for his first time through the order is Ben Royo. Count is now 2-1. And that is fouled off. Evens it up at 2-2. As the ball is being requested for by the ump. Even count 1 on, 1 out. To the righty Walker. Lippens looks back to second. Camberg stays, and that will be hit to first, fielded. And out at first is Walker. But the runner does advance to third to bring up Jackson Bird, the two-way player.
Hitter, number 21, Jackson Bird.
Wrapped up a season at Sacramento State. Played there with the 9-hole hitter, Nikhil Beasley. Now Bird is transferring to UC Riverside. First pitch looked at for ball 1. 91 on the gun there from Lippens, who, after giving up the 3-run home run, has kind of shut things down here, but does now have a runner on third. Bird has to catch up there to the 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Swing and miss brings the count to 1 apiece. And that one will be called safe. Didn't go around, 2-1. Two outs, 1 on at third. That's Camberg. Bird awaits the fourth pitch of the AB, and that almost hits him. 3-1. Lippens looking a little wild at times on the mound. As Bird might expect something to swing out here, does go high. Loads the count up at 3-2. With 2 outs, 1 on at third, 90 feet away from scoring and really extending this rally to 4. As it is a 6-run lead for the Crawdads here in the top of the 6th. Pitch, swing, and a miss. Strikeout to end the inning. 3-run home run by Kosciuszko opens the lead up to 7-1 for the Crawdads. Work to do for the Legends as we head into the bottom of the 6th. Here we are, bottom of the 6 for the middle of a lineup here for the Legends. It's Avila, Finney, and Crawford. Finney responsible for the only run of the game with that RBI single back in the 3rd. Now a lot more work to do for this Legends lineup, down by 6 in the bottom of the 6 as that is looked at for ball 2. Paul Avila at the plate here for the Legends. Went to Carmon High School out in San Carlos. Makes a big hack there. Even brings the count to 2-1. Avila had a .313 batting average for the Colts this past season. 8 home runs, 48 RBIs, an OPS of 932. Absolutely raked, just 10 minutes south of here, down 280. Pitch. And that'll be fouled off. As the count to 2-2. On the mound still for the Crawdads is Drew Aguilar, who has been absolutely shut down today for Walnut Creek. A few strikeouts, quick innings, making easy work of the Legends lineup as he does so there. Slider gets John Paul Avila looking.
Number 44, Emmett Finney.
Bringing up Emmett Finney, the DH. Today's game had the RBI single in the 3rd. The Chabot College man looking to keep his day going here against Aguilar. Looks at that one for a ball. Just outside of the plate. Pitch. Sinks in there for called strike 1. Aguilar plays his college ball at CSU Monterey Bay. If that rings a bell to fans of a Legend, it's because it's where Kevon Ebron plays his college ball. That'll be strike 3 looking for Finney. Can't believe it. Looks to the ref like what is going on. Instead, 2 strikeouts to start the inning for Aguilar, who is absolutely feeling himself on the mound. Against Crawford now, the lefty. See how he changes his approach against the new man. That'll be ball 1. After facing 2 righties and getting 2 strikeouts, let's see what Crawford does here, as that is called strike 1. Crawford, a nice catch in foul territory a couple innings ago. And that makes sense. Had a 1,000 fielding percentage over at Mid-American Christian University. Also had a .252 batting average, 13 RBIs out in Oklahoma. The count is 1-2. Fouls that one off. Staying alive is Crawford, the Las Vegas native. Work here. Tomorrow night we have the Legacy back home as they face some BACL opponents before Friday night's contest, as that is called strike 3. 3 strikeouts, 3 batters faced in the inning. We'll head into the top of the 7th, and I'll give you my promo for Frozen Friday when we return. Welcome back here. Top of the 7th brings a new arm for the Legends. It's number 20, Nolan Rodriguez. That'll be strike 1 to the new batter is Ben Royo, who came in for the injured Nico DeFazio. An update. We saw the trainer run into the Crawdads dugout to grab a phone, presumably DeFazio's, to contact people to let them know, as folks know about the situation. As that is a absolute sweeping off speed there. That is called for a ball. Count as 2-1. Lippens, and his day is done after 1 inning of work, 33 pitches, surrendered 1 hit, but also walked. That 1 hit was the 3-1 home run to Kosciuszko. Also gave up 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. Count is now 3-1 for Rodriguez, who gets the swing and miss there. 3-2. Count is for Ben Royo. Rodriguez plays his college ball for the Menlo Oaks. 24 strikeouts in 12 games, 7 of which were starts. Now making his appearance out of the bullpen, as that'll be the first out of the inning. Royo unable to reach base. Bringing up the 9-hole hitter, Nikhil Beasley.
The catcher, number 37, Nikhil Beasley.
Rodriguez, working with a 3-pitch mix, has a fastball that's going to be in the kind of mid-80s, 83, 85 is what you can expect from him. Also has a slider at 71 to 74, and then a curveball that's gets as low as 63. This count is now 0-1 to Beasley. That is strike 2 for Rodriguez. He's shutting things down here for the Legends. On the season has a 3.38 ERA. Pretty solid start. This count is brought to 1-2. 2 strikeouts as well. As mentioned, does have strikeout stuff. 24 strikeouts in 12 games. The count is even up at 2-2. Before Menlo College, played high school ball at Branham High in San Jose. As that'll be ball 3. Once again, a full count scenario for Rodriguez, who's facing Beasley here, the catcher. Pitch. That'll be ball 4. Take your base for the top of the lineup to come back up for the Crawdads.
Now batting, right fielder, number 33, Mark Walbert.
It's Mark Walbert here, the UC Davis man. Teammate of the Menlo Park Legacy's Matteo Blandino. As the Legacy will be heading back home tomorrow for a game against the San Francisco Seagulls. That is, excuse me, they are actually playing that is the West Coast Kings. I was looking at the wrong day. Count is 1-1. Fouled off 1-2. And then on Friday, for the game against the Alameda Anchors, it'll be Frozen Friday. Hopefully it'll be a little warmer than it is right now for it. But there will be ice cream sold, some popsicles. We'll also have merch on sale as well. Fun for the whole family. Make sure to come out to CSM, College of San Mateo, the field, kind of at the back of a university. Just make your way towards the athletic facilities, and plenty of parking to be found, as that is brought to 2-2. Rodriguez with a runner on first. Gets the swing and miss. Second strikeout of the day for the Menlo Oak.
Now batting, center fielder, number 5, Casey Cummings.
As that brings up Casey Cummings to the plate. With a runner on, 2 out. Here in the top of the 7th, Rodriguez has definitely come in and calmed things down a bit for the Legends, as that is fouled off 0-1. Sun kind of setting behind the trees. We got some beautiful eucalyptus and gum trees surrounding the ballpark. I'm sure those remind Legends pitcher Richard Keel of home back in Australia. So the count is brought to 0-2. 2 outs, 1 on. Cummings hits that one into right. It's going to be drifting foul. Felch gives chase, dives into the bullpen, and unable to make the grab. Count remains 0-2. Runner made it all the way to third. Gotta love the hustle there from Felch. After that, next Friday will be a little red, white, and blue dress up for the Legends. That is the strikeout there. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Rodriguez. Responding with his own gas after the dominance from Aguilar over the last couple innings. Score remains 7-1 as we head into the 7th inning stretch. Welcome in here, bottom of the 7th. As we have Josh Quinton to the plate. Drew Aguilar still on the mound for the Crawdads, and why would you pull him at this point? He's been phenomenal today. Swing and miss to start out the inning, 0-1. It'll be Quinn Shea, and coming in for Kanan Treese is Cody Watanabe, the USF Don. Right now, it's Quinn to worry about as he fouls that one off 0-2. Quinn plays his college ball for Cal Baptist. Was a threat on the bases there. 7 stolen bags for Cal Lutheran, excuse me. That is the first out of the inning. Bringing up Kevin Shea.
Since like Phillies could put LO like line out.
Now batting, second baseman, number 15, Kevin Shea.
Shea, the USF man. The stop at Paris Junior College on his way back home to the Bay. Calls San Carlos home. Played college ball. Kid played high school ball at Carlmont High. That is 1-0. Fouls that one off. Evens the count up at 1-1. Aguilar has been absolutely disgusting today. Had 6 strikeouts through 3 innings of work. And even when you get solid hit, a solid contact, that was 92 off of the bat of Shea. It just goes straight to the second baseman,
Your
Walker.
attention, please. For Menlo, pinch hitting for Cannon Trees, number 3, Cody Watanabe.
For the second out of the inning, bringing in the new batter, pinch hitter, Cody Watanabe. From the left side of the plate today. That is high, 1-0. Watanabe, the USF Dawn, had a 276 batting average for USF. Swings and misses at that one. Evens the count up at 1-1. Including a team high 50 hits. Also drew 27 walks. Although it's not like Aguilar has been giving up many walks today. He's been dominant on the mound. One of a few native Hawaiians on the roster, including fellow infielder Raisen Ujimori, who's also from Aiea. He had to make his home debut. And that will be strike 3 to end the inning. Another one fall, another victim to Aguilar. That's his 7th K of the day as we head into the top of the 8th. 7-1 remains the score. We'll be right back after this. Top of the 8th brings with it some changes for the Legends. Into the game to pitch is Robbie Souter, the LA Mission College man. This is his first batter. It's a man who just hit a home run in the 6th to really open the game up. It's Cole Kosciuszko. Also into the game, Hayden Young Goldberg comes in for Vaskin Smith. Evan Bilter, who was supposed to start, but instead, last-minute change put him out of the lineup. Back in now for John Paul Avila. And in at first is Dom Avila. That'll be a ball. Count is now 2-1. Souter talked about his Santa Clarita LA Mission College West Ranch High School teammate Michael Taylor earlier in the game. Now, the other one's in. Robbie Souter has a fastball, slider, and changeup. Count is now 3-1 to Kosciuszko. Only allowed 1 homer in 15 games. Draws the walk there. Kosciuszko reaches base. And that's certainly better than the outcome last time. Hit the homer in the 6th, but still not the ideal way to start your stint. Souter, at his time at LA Mission College last season, had 9.45 Ks per 9. Clearly a guy who can get you strikeouts. He gets the 0-1 there. Rodriguez's day, 1 inning pitch, gave up 21 pitches. No hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. A solid day from the bullpen arm. He'll just be safe. Dom Avila couldn't get the tag in time. Count remains 0-1. Souter, as mentioned, has that 3-pitch mix. That was the fastball you just saw there. Time is called by the ump. A no-nonsense game here. That brings up, that is Cam Calvillo at the plate for the Crawdads. The Legends will be playing the Crawdads again on Sunday at home. We'll have the action live on YouTube. Make sure to tune in. Along with all other home games this week, we'll be here every day until that Sunday. One pitch. Outside. Brings the count to 2-1. The mound right now for the Legends getting loose is Kevon Ebron. His CSU Monterey Bay teammate was absolutely... Drew Aguilar was raking today. 7 strikeouts. 4 innings. Ebron might be hoping to do the same here. This count is evened up at 2-2. Souter still on the mound, of course. Pitch. Almost hits him. It's the count to 3-2. No matter what this thing can be used for, I mean, you're already down in the game by quite a bit. This could be a way to boost some confidence on Souter, who has been struggling a bit this season. Gets the strikeout there. First of the day for number 11.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 12, Aiden Camberg.
I mean, he is last on your team in ERA, an ERA of 27 through 2 games. This could be a good way to bounce back against in a game that's a 6-run game. As Aiden Camberg narrowly avoids that one. That would have been 85 straight to the stomach. The count is 1-0. Runner goes. And he will be safe at 2. Strike 1 called. That was Kosciuszko in the running. One pitch from Souter. Kosciuszko goes again, getting aggressive, and he will be safe at third. Count is now 1-2, but at what cost? You now have a runner 90 feet away from scoring the 8th run of the game for the Crawdads. 1-2 pitch. And down in the dirt. That's why you run aggressive. Kosciuszko, last time through the order, hit the home run. This time, stole second and third and scores on the wild pitch. It's now a 7-run game in the top of the 8th. Your score, 8-1. Crawdads dominating the Legends today. At the end of the day, I am placing this on the Legends lineup, unable to be doing much. It is hard when you face Nick Bronzini, LSU pitcher, and when the other guy, Aguilar, has 7 strikeouts. The count is now 3-2. That'll be ball 4. For Souter, as the calls of 1 pitch away from Bo ringing through once again.
15, Isaiah Walker.
Double play ball is in play, but it'll be tough to get against Walker, as well as Camberg. Both of them fast base runners. As Camberg, getting aggressive, heads back to first. Walker was responsible for the first run of the game. As the pitch gets away from Souter, he just got a lazy and he'll be heading to third. There were screams to go home. Instead, Camberg goes from first to third off of the error from Souter. It's an E1 for the pitcher, an errant throw from Souter.
So the leadoff hitter in this inning was number 19, correct?
Pitch up and away, called for ball 1.
Number 19.
It was number 19. Yes. Okay. So what happened to number 5? That's fine. Because he should.
Pitch.
Last hit was 33 last inning.
Awaiting.
Last inning. The last hitter was 33.
Outside, ball 2.
Number 5 was over missed.
Number 5 struck out last inning.
So we're missing something somewhere. And that's,
Here, you can come look at the scorebook.
thank you.
2-0 pitch, finds the zone, 2-1. Souter. Nice bounce back pitch there for the righty. For the lefty, excuse me. Entering his junior year at LA Mission. That is a hard hit ball. And that'll be out. Going to 3. Gets away from him. As the runner holds up at 3. It was a nice catch by shortstop Quinn. Dropped it the first time, but it caught it as it was heading to the ground. But then the bad throw got away from Watanabe. But luckily for the Crawdads, Camberg held up at 3. As that'll be the second out of the inning, bringing up Jackson Bird. The DH, the two-way player. Also pitches for the Crawdads. Obviously not doing so today, as that'll be 0-1. Souter. As he steps off the mound looking in at Camberg at third base. You wouldn't want to throw back there with Watanabe standing away from the bag. As that'll be down in the dirt. Great block there from Seminara. As the count goes to 1-1. Likely saved the run there. Instead, the count is even up, 1 apiece. Pitch, fouled off, 1-2. Bird. Playing his college ball next year at UC Riverside, previously at Sacramento State. Two-way player. Gets the strikeout again for Souter. Solid inning there. Confidence booster on the season, if anything. Besides the wild pitch, a pretty solid outing. 8-1 is the score heading into the bottom of the 8th when we return. Seminara, Hayden Jung Goldberg, and Rowan Felch up the bat for the Legends. Welcome in here, bottom of the 8th, and what is a blowout 8-1 lead for the Walnut Creek Crawdads. New pitcher in for the Crawdads, and that'll be the first out of the inning. The new pitcher is Zach Royce, plays his college ball at UTSA, and he has some absolute heat. 95-mile-an-hour fastball there. We're also seeing a changeup in at around 85, 86. Slider around 84. Some high velocity here for the Legends lineup, as that is the leadoff man, Hayden Jung Goldberg. Pitch. 95 called for ball one. Let's give you Drew Aguilar's final line on the day. 4 innings pitched, 40 pitches, 33 of which were strikeouts. 0 hits, 0 runs. 33 of which were strikes, 0 hits, 0 runs, 0 walks, 7 strikeouts. What a day for the CSU Monterey Bay man. That'll be ruled. Ball 2. Count is now 2-1. Into the game is Zach Royce. He pitches his college ball at UTSA. Has a fastball in the mid-90s. A changeup and slider in the low to mid to 80s. Some of the fastest pitches we've seen at CSM Field all year. That is the new batter, Hayden Jung Goldberg. Jung Goldberg, previously was at Monterey Peninsula College, had a .329 batting average there, as well as 11 home runs, so not only can hit for average, but has some pop in that bat. Had 54 RBIs as well. But the main thing that jumps out to you from his stats over in Monterey was 27 for 28 on stolen base attempts, as the count is brought up to 3-2. John Goldberg will be playing his college ball next year at Santa Clara. He hits that one towards short fielded and will beat the throw safe at first. So as soon as you take out Drew Aguilar, Zach Royce gives up a hit within the second batter face, bringing up Rowan Felch here in the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder, number 9, Rowan Felch.
On deck is Evan Bilter. John Goldberg, a threat to steal. Will stay as Felch hits that one into left field opposite. That will be the second out of the inning.
This is the third batter, though. I thought John Goldberg just
Bringing up the new batter, it's Evan Bilter.
Now batting, left fielder, number 17, Evan Bilter.
Bilter was originally supposed to start today's game, but after some last-minute lineup changes from Chris DeBoe, he's pinch hitting for John Paul Avila. And hits that one into shallow right. It will drop for a base hit. Maybe saying to coach, hey, you should have started me all along. Single brings up Emmett Finney. Excuse me, that is actually a pinch hitter. It'll be Trevor Harmon, the catcher from USF.
Please. For Menlo, pinch hitting for Emmett Finney. Number 12, Trevor Harmon.
Harmon just finished his first year up at USF. Looks at the 95-mile-an-hour fastball that misses the zone low and away, 1-0. Went to high school at Foothill High in Pleasanton. Was a strong defensive catcher for Foothill High School. Just a little fun piece of trivia for you. That is where former Giants shortstop Brandon Crawford went to school. 1-1 pitch, 2 on, broken bat, right to the pitcher. We'll get the third out of the inning. Couple hits there for the Legends, but nothing comes out of it. 8-1 heading into the top of the 9th. When we return, we'll have what could be final inning of play here at CSM Field. Welcome back in here. Top of the ninth, and with it comes a new pitcher. Kevon Ebron into the game for the Menlo Park Legends. Robbie Sauter's line, 1 inning pitch, had 25 pitches in that inning, so it was a longer inning. But also had 2 strikeouts, only allowed 1 run, gave up 2 walks. That run was on the wild pitch. No hits as well. As we have the strike there from Ebron, brings the count to 0-2. Ebron employs a 2-pitch mix. It's a fastball and curveball for him. Also has a changeup. Haven't seen too much. There's the fastball there. Going inside, 1-2. Ebron, nobody on, goes to the high pitch there. It is called 2-2 on the curveball that can't find the zone. Previously played as some JUCO ball at Monterey Peninsula College. Had a 4.44 ERA and 77 innings of work. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Ebron as people audible groan in the infield as Cody Watanabe drops the ball that's just being tossed around.
Number 37, Nikhil Beasley.
Again, this is kind of the case in bow of trying to get confidence up on his pitchers. Ebron, in his 1 appearance, gave up an earned run through .2 for 2/3 of an inning. This is a good way to bounce back after that quick strikeout. Pitch. High, called for ball 1. Ebron in his free time. So there's a YouTube channel with Legends teammate Hunter Haynes that has over 100,000 subscribers. Doing quite well for themselves on the social medias. That is kind of now 2-0. Ebron also has following on TikTok as that is low in the dirt 3-0. And he will be the teammate of what is my player of the game, at least, Drew Aguilar, who had 7 strikeouts and 40 pitches, 33 strikes, and allowed no runs, hits, or walks. So that is called for strike 1 on the 3-0 pitch. 3-1 now the count, nobody on, 1 out. Pitch. Finds the zone again. 3-2, full count to the Crawdads batter. 5 there on the strikeout, on the fastball. Full count pitch. Finds the zone again. Strikeout number 2 for Ebron. 2 batters face, 2 strikeouts. Bringing up the 3rd batter of the inning.
Number 33, Mark Wolbert.
The leadoff man, Mark Wolbert. Ebron. First pitch goes to the breaking ball there. I can't find the zone. 1-0. I mean, interesting enough, you look at the scoreboard. The Crawdads have 8 runs off of 5 hits. The Legends also have 5 hits. At the end of the day, it's just been Menlo Park pitchers giving up walks. Valle had 4 through 3 innings. Taylor had 2 through 2 innings. Lippens had 3 in his 1 inning of work. Rodriguez had 1. Sauter had 2. And right now, 3-0, Ebron Could be walking another batter here in the top of the ninth. Pitch. And does walk him. Also, got a little love tap on the way in. Walbert takes his base. That is another walk. Or a hit by pitch. For the Crawdads.
Now batting center fielder, number 5, Casey Cummings.
Well, if you compare that to the work from Bronzini and Aguilar, Bronzini only surrendered 2 walks. Aguilar surrendered none. That's been the difference in today's game. And why the Crawdads were up by 7. That is ball 1. Crawdad hitter. It's Cummings. Cummings fouls that one off. 1-1. Ebron looks over to first, where Walbert stands after the walk. Just misses the zone there. 2-1 for Ebron. Tomorrow, we'll be back here at 5 o'clock for a Legacy game against the West Coast Kings Black. Legacy played them twice last week. Both games were very tight wins. You won't want to miss that one. Before the Legacy's first time hosting the Alameda Anchors. On Friday night, it'll be Frozen Friday. Ice cream and popsicles for sale. Fun for the whole family as that hits Seminara. Explanation of an expletive came from his mouth. He's banged up there as Ebron's getting a talking to from the ump. Count is now 2-2. So, even when down by 7 runs, the Legends dugout still having some fun. As Ebron steps back onto the mound. Facing Cummings. 2-2 pitch. Runner on first, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strikes at the side. Along with the walk, 3 strikeouts there for Ebron. What he might be needed to get his confidence back after a hard start to the season. When we return, Avila, Quinn, and Shea up to bat for the Legends in the bottom of the ninth. Welcome back in here. Bottom of the ninth. Comes with it the new hitter, Dom Avila, who came into the game last inning for Jordan Crawford. Now it's his first time facing Zach Royce, who threw 90 there on the gun. Dom Avila fouls that one off. Brings the count to 1-1. Avila was a Gold Glove first baseman last year for the Kenyatta Colts. Also had some success with the bat, 252 BA, OPS of 741. Couple homers, 10 doubles. Now faces the 2-1 pitch from Royce, who gets the swing and miss, 2-2. Definitely lost a bit of velocity there, now down to 90, but... excuse me. That was a changeup, a 90-mile-an-hour changeup. And gets the strikeout. 92 there, on the outside of the plate. On the changeup again.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7, Joshua Quinn.
And it's not every day you see a 92-mile-an-hour changeup. Sometimes you just got to sit back and admire it. As that brings up Josh Quinn. With Logan Musey on deck, he's pinch hitting for Kevin Shea. Quinn, the Luford man, hits that one into shallow left. Fielder gives chase, and it will be the second out of the inning. Bringing up Logan Musey. Could be the final out of the game.
Please. For Menlo, pinch hitting for Kevin Shea, number 23, Logan Musey.
Logan Musey, the righty, plays his college ball on the East Coast at Brown in Providence, Rhode Island. Started 3 games last year as a freshman. Had a 448 OBP as he hits that one into center field for the final out of the ball game. Your final score from CSM Field, 8-1 loss for the Legends. Crawdads head back to the East Bay with the win. The Legends will return to home on Sunday to face these very same Crawdads again, looking to get revenge. We'll have that live when we get back. Tomorrow, the Legacy play the West Coast Kings black. And that'll be our night here at the ballpark. Thank you all so much for tuning in. For everyone else here at the Legends, I've been Nate Martin. We'll see you all tomorrow, 5 o'clock, for the Legacy.